Alright, and I'm back, ready for another dose of exactly what I deserve. And as I recall, last time I was going to just do this, right? No, not that. That thing's complete disappointment. This thing. Right here. Leave room, right? This is just going to absolutely drink wood. Oh, sound is right. One moment while I fix sound. Alright. There we go. There's the appropriate sound. What would we do with without the little tick 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 sound? Alright, so we are going to need to feed wood into you. Biomass maybe as a vent, because I can feed two lines in safely. But as we saw earlier, we were actually venting wood into main power, and that was bad. The other thing I need here is the oxygen furnace, right? You have to make molten salt, don't you? Yeah. Oh, and I actually got to line up. Oh, I'm out of tubes. So we're going to have to go in and we're going to have to get more pipe. Alright, so this is fine. Actually, this is unesthetic. This is not fine. If I would have known I was going to have to do this, I wouldn't have set up the AUG farms. Because while those are adorable and completely invaluable parts of our factory now, I'm making molten salts and I can make pressurized steam out of that. So next we have the line of 1, 2, right? This is correct, right? 4, 5, 6. No, wait, not enough space. It's the right amount of space though, which is surprising. So, because we have to have a carousel on top of this too. So let's just leave ourselves some space. We'll thank ourselves for it. And your job will be to make, no, your job will be to make the hot air. And your job will be to make the warmer stone bricks. Boop, 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 boop. And I'll go rip up the other one in a second here. Let's look at this. We got the molten. No, we need to put the heat exchanger around here somewhere. It's the blue thing. So this might not be the best configuration, right? Because what we need is like right here, this guy to heat up the coke oven gas again. So I guess we should pull this all back. It's like over here, we take the oxygen furnace, right, just like we did. Put it right there. Now we put in the biomass plant, just like we did. Thank you. Alright. Just like we did. Just like we did. And just like we did again. And now we have hot molten salt. While we can do a ton of stuff with this, the most important stuff is with the heat exchanger right here, which is going to take normal coke oven gas and put it into cooler coke oven gas. And we're going to have to set up a loop here. Yeah, with this going up and around, and we actually have to put an overflow valve here, so this isn't correct either. It's like there's going to be, but there's no, the salt never, well, it won't be able to vent unless I put overflow valves in correctly. Like the rule should always be, always overflow valve, always. Overflow valve is what keeps you safe. So it has to be something like this. And then you go right there. Yeah. And so this will only put molten salt into the system when there's enough, because we have another machine over here that will be taking it and turning it into to heat up the coke oven gas. And then it'll curl up back around and get back inside. And this will just go right there. Here. Do I need to overflow here as well? That's a real interesting question. I'm going to say no. And then coke oven gas has to come through here. Alright, so things that have to happen. I gotta go fill up on pipe. I have to drag salt down here. I have to drag wood over. In fact, can I just do that right now? Don't I have a main wood line somewhere around here? Maybe? Don't I have wood? No, I've got seaweed. That doesn't do me any good. I've got wood going over there, wood going over here. This looks pretty main wood line-ish. And this all heads into science, right? Eventually? I think. Yeah, that's where science is. So what I really want is to make another line going out the other way. Do I have anything down here? Because I could use the biomass, but biomass just sucks. I'm not sure what this line is. This is promising. This is a nice. Oh, probably doesn't do much of anything anymore, does it? So this line right here. Oh, it's the same line I was chasing. Good to know. Good old foresight still there, eh? There's no wood down here. No wood down here. Now there's plenty of biomass, but biomass is the most trash fuel ever. And coming around here like this, like I definitely want to use this entire belt because this feels like a production belt. And the other way doesn't feel like that. So what I will do is I'll just drag this over to the main rail. Is there a wood line going up here? No. And we'll drag a wood line up. And then this will be main power for over there, and I will also have wood for wherever I need it. This is not looking great, but it's okay. These are the kind of decisions we have to make. If you wish to succeed, you must be able to make ruthless calls like this. God, I hope I'm not attacked. I'm so scared of getting attacked right now. I am so far from being able to do anything useful about that, and there's just not much else to say about it, right? If I get attacked right now, and there's any indication that it's going to be a regular occurrence, it may very well just be game. It would be tough to take an L after so much struggle, but yeah, whatever. Might not start over right away. Saw the UltraCube mod. UltraCube mod is very interesting. I might give that a whirl if I get knocked out here, but let's not pronounce our doom quite yet, because we are not quite there, eh? Okay, so this way, then leap up. Yeah, this is all a very strong recommendation for trains. I used to say trains are just universally not good. Because of all the cognitive problems that come with trying to get them to run right. And all the arguments saying, well, they cost less, and it's blah, and it's more efficient, blah, blah, blah. And I've always run into arguments from me that resources are free. And sure, rail might cost less per unit, but a whole bunch of belts are free, and it's very, very, very easy to think about belts. And this is a game about time management more than anything else, so that time management, the time you spend not thinking about trains pays for itself, regardless of the efficiency bonus of the train. But, I mean, for example, I beat space exploration with barely using trains. I use them for space elevator stuff for obvious reasons. But my main base, the main base up around the sun that had no science, that did all the science and gathered all the resources onto itself, no trains, not one. Giant bus. Just a giant, easy to think about, highly capable bus. I don't think we're going to be able to do that with Pyanodons, because kind of unexpectedly, the value of the train is not so much in how much it can take or the efficiency of a unit of rail, or it's just the sheer number of things that can go on a rail, whereas a belt can take a maximum of 2 things. And practically speaking, if you're talking about making things simple for yourself, you are only belting around 1 thing per belt. But with Pyanodons here, there's like millions and millions of things. There's far too many. Okay, millions is an exaggeration, obviously. But there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of different sorts of things. And it just gets worse as time goes on. And trying to hold that all in your head is increasingly difficult. And the cognitive balance, I anticipate, will shift back towards... Did I really do that? Back towards rail. Because... it will be easier to think about the number of ways trains can go bad on you, which is quite a number of ways. But you can hold that in your head easier than all the different ways, things that you need to belt around. And we can already kind of see that coming up with my situation here. Why didn't I get more underground belts? Let's go do that. Too busy ranting about the various dimensions of trains. But I'm definitely going to do rail at some point. Absolutely have to. If nothing else for artillery. Like I used to say, I really like the idea of artillery shells not stacking at all, because it forces trains. I used to say, I wonder why aeromatics aren't being made quite how they used to. Because, certainly not because coal is backing it up, so it's going to be some big mystery right there. Alright, fine. I will solve this big mystery. That's not moving at all. I wonder if turning the middle oil into organic solvent has ripped... oh, wow. Surprise. I remember this. Some very careless person left this here when they exploded. So that's fine. We all explode now and again. It's embarrassing, but you get over it. Everyone does it. Okay, over here. And we are going from here to right here. So we should probably have turned up here at the creosote, at the muddy whatever that is, the sludge. Should have turned at the sludge. And then we will reinforce that this is a logistic corridor. Why? No one knows why. We have to keep going past all of this. Remember when this used to be a border? I should check pollution. Check pollution. Pollution is great, except for down here, which is really questionable. Why would it not be good down there? Because I thought I installed seaweed down there, except is seaweed all backed up and can't vent? It is all backed up at the biomass thing. So does that mean I really should be running this off biomass just to vent the biomass? Because I'm making so much seaweed now? Well, that's a terrible thought. One we will have to grapple with in a bit here. As for right now, let's render this area totally unusable to a rework. Beautiful. So I guess we will have to do something about this, right? There we go. Alright, you get your salt, and your fuel is wood again. Here, biomass. What can I do with you? That's not completely embarrassing. Raw coal, I can turn you into raw coal. That's a terrible, terrible trade, but it gets rid of it. Alright, and I have to get power over here, which means essentially getting wood over here. Alright, you can do this. Then I will squirrel off and try to see what's wrong with the pollution down south. Because again, I'm terrified of getting into a fight right now. I can't fight anything. Must stay in absolute stealth mode, which is difficult in my profession. Okay. Alright, that's something. There's no other way to put it. It is a solid something. That's heating up. Good, good, good. So now we go to the far south. And we see what's going on. It is undoubtedly seaweed being backed up. It's gotta be. And that is because seaweed is not being consumed in great enough quantity anywhere. It's certainly not being consumed here because there's no place for it to go. So, I guess I gotta, right? I don't wanna, but I gotta. It do be like that. It certainly do be. Now, to be quite clear, I don't think this is a good idea. But at no point has this ever held me back. Oh good, we get to share the lane. So I'm making a huge amount of biomass. And that's just controlling the side products from the other things I'm making. I'm aware I didn't connect it up. I'm going to go back and fix that. Alright, up you go. Then finally get to run again, right? We leap here. I'm going to try to power the biomass power plant off of actual biomass in hopes of venting some of it. I am aware this is probably a terrible idea because despite the name, biomass is trash for power. Why they made an entire power plant to try to harness the power of this garbage, I have no idea. I do know you're going to need the good. Here, we're even going to take this all down. I do know we're going to need the good inserters. Right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. You probably need a good inserter too, right? How about we make a bunch of good inserters? Then you will enjoy having fast inserters, right? There we go. This is not recommended, by the way. There we go. Wow, this thing guzzles. Absolutely guzzles power. looks like this isn't the key factor, eh? Here, we're doing this wrong. Sorry. Definitely doing this wrong. Over here. Alright, so we will do this correctly, and now we have to go up and fill up again. I mean, correctly is quite a strong word here. Let's do it in a way that has a chance of maybe not being a complete embarrassment. That's what we should shoot for, eh? Alright. Why aren't you... Oh, because it's not full. Because it takes so much. Alright, good job, I guess. And that's going to be a real problem, eh? Alright, fine. So what needs to happen now is we need to have an out. It's got to go right here. And I will undoubtedly kick myself for not leaving enough space, right? That sounds like it's something in my future. Alright, so just absolutely drinking down the wood. God, it's going to be even worse for the biomass. And no bonus at all. Just terrible. Alright, it's on its way. And you're heating up. And how am I going to design this? I don't know. It's like there's going to be a line of warm bricks coming this way. And there's going to be a line of warmer bricks going this way. And then it's going to come in here, and it's going to get pressurized air, and hot air is going to come out. And so there's going to be a line, and then absolutely cool bricks are going to come this way. And then there's going to be more of these, and then it's going to come along here, and it's going to pick up and drop in here, and then pick up. And then maybe it's going to be like this. In fact, it's going to be like this. We're going to do a carousel. Yeah, full carousel here of the middle bricks. So I never have to worry where they're going to get dumped. And you're going to have to, now I want the cool, it outputs coke oven gas 250 degrees. So it has to go down like this. So this gas right here goes this way. We have to do this. Bop, 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 bop. And then this is all going to come out of here. And it says it has to take the very hottest gas, and that comes out of the heat exchanger over there, right? I think that's obviously true, right? Oh, bots, I miss you. This is a great job for bots. Soon. Bots soon. We don't even have to do this. No, we do. Keep the pattern. Don't drop the signal. And then we will come up like this. And we will do this. There. The very hot gas will come out of there and come into here, right? How much molten salt do you make? So this is going to be, the rates here is going to be wonky. This might be very hard to tune. Alright, so let's go get more materials and then rip up the other one and completely interrupt science. Again, I have a feeling we've stopped for entirely unrelated reasons, and I'm working on something that I shouldn't be. Why are you not? How are you not? How are you not going? Simple question. Oh, wait. Oh, because I didn't tell it to only do gravel. Now there's a whole bunch of lime on here, and it clogged, and now that clogged, and everything clogged. Oh, the horror. The horror. If only I wasn't a complete embarrassment. Alright, okay. I'm just gonna have to live with that, right? Yes, throw this in there, and now you got a vent. And it's gonna take a while, but it'll get there because there's so many arms, and you gotta go there. Okay, okay. That's my fault. That was my fault. So let's go over and get some belts. The factory feels very alive in that I'm constantly finding new problems everywhere because of the tangle of related rates, as entirely because of the requirement that I deal with all of the side products firsthand, and it's real good. I almost say main game should be like this. I have no space in my inventory. I do wish that this wasn't happening to me constantly. This part, not fun. Gotta say that. Not fun at all. No. Alright, fine. And then here. Anything else? I have to get rid of some of this glass. I have to get rid of this native foliage? Oh, and I have to pick up a ton of stuff. So I need space in my inventory. I got a ton of plastic. I got a ton of... Here, I'm just going to dunk these coal power plants and the oil power plant out here in this box. The shame shall be purged from my inventory. Alright, beautiful. Now I need to rip up hot air, which is... watch me cause far more problems than I solve. Just watch. How many bricks do I have? Lots? Lots. Alright, so that's got no fuel? How do you have no fuel? Oh, it's only taking wood over. Huh. Maybe it'll move one day. It's not a huge concern. I was going to run deep south and look into that, right? But I was saying that it was almost certainly because of seaweed backup. And seaweed backup because of no biomass being used. So I was trying to get biomass to be used in order to move everything along. So we will go down and look, though. I think this is a pathway, else I've just set myself up for a very long walk. Oh no, it actually killed something. I really dislike these guys. Where? Oh, it's right there. They killed it right there. I really dislike these guys. What? It's carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide. What's your problem? Carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide. What is your problem? It's the same fluid. It is literally the same fluid. Oh no. Something's weird. Something's weird and bad. This is carbon dioxide, big C, little d. Carbon dioxide, big C, little d. It's even the same temperature. Why can't I connect this? What? This is a literal what moment? It's the same fluid. It is the exact same fluid. I don't know what caused that. It's probably some sort of bug. Some sort of really rare, really, really obscure bug. Speaking of which, let's take a look. behemoth biter right there. Can I see one? No. Death has arrived. It's only 2% chance, but that's... Behemoth biter has arrived. Alright, so obviously you're not running because you're not venting. You're not venting because for one thing, I put the wrong priority on this. For one thing, I'm not smart. So, for another thing, interesting how it's only one side of the belt moving, and that's causing problems because both the seaweeds are on the other side of the belt. Easy enough to solve though, right? Alright, suddenly this seaweed gets vented. This has probably been like this for a long time. But now they finally move again, right? Okay. Alright, congrats. More seaweed entered the system. What am I going to do about this carbon dioxide? Just let it tick down entirely and then try to save it? Oh, because it got aggressively puked on. Oh my god. Why are these fluids different? It seems like they're not going down, though. No, this one definitely is. Can I flush you? Nope. Could you please give me some details on why they're different fluids? They're not different fluids, dude. They absolutely are not. So I have to come back down and connect that once it all runs out from being made into moss. Alright, fine. Stick a pin in that, I guess. Here. When this starts vomiting pollution out, I have to remember to go back down there. Oh dear. So, now I'm gonna have to start slaughtering more rock. Oh, I'm almost out of formic acid. That's gonna have to happen soon. Can I just make one up? No, wait. I have to rip this stuff up right now. And just pull it up, right? Let's go directly. Clean this whole thing up. I don't have enough inventory spaces, right? So we're just gonna be absolute mongoloids. Toss this there and here. Have this stuff I don't care about. Try to pick up everything else. Now we have to hurry, hurry, hurry because we are not making science at the moment. I mean, if you look at how science is not really moving, you will have observed that we're not really doing science right now. Is this supposed to be going somewhere? I'm sure we're going to have to deal with that in a moment, right? So pick this up. All this nonsense. And we will try to sort it out, right? We're going to have to drag some stuff around. This is going to fill straight up with coke oven gas, which is fine. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. So up here, up here, up here. Up here, up here, up here. That's still not going, which means we're not loading in anything, eh? Hey, we have made molten salt, so that's good. Alright, let's set this sucker up. We have you. You have to contribute here. So pop, 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 pop. And you have to be heated, of course. So burner, burner. I know I have many of you. I know I just picked one up. There. Lost my own inventory. So now we do as we usually do. We start that. It's going to take forever for it to heat up. So I might as well get on that right now, right? Okay, good. That'll start heating up. I need you to make warm brick. I know that seems like a joke, but it's not. I guess that's okay. Actually, I'm doing this wrong, right? It has to be facing down like this. Flows down. Alright, Sue. Up, up. Nope. I'm unsure that 2 arms is the correct number. That's what's happening here. Now, gas. Of course, down here. We'll have to drag up the coke oven gas as well. But that will be fine, I think. It just galls me that I have so many ways of making things hot. There is only one proper way to make hot air. Like, literally a campfire does that. It makes a lot of hot air, actually. Alright, so this will output the cooler of the oven gas. And this will take in that oven gas. And then it will output the cool stuff. And the cool stuff goes up to... Okay, so... Okay, hold on. The cool gas goes this way. And we will have to set up a little bit of a loop, right? And it comes up. Remember to be aesthetic at all times. Yeah, it goes up like this. And then it goes in. We have to then have the coke oven gas enter the system, and it must use an overflow valve to enter the system. If it does not, many problems. So you will do this. No, you will not do this. We will build another carousel right here, because I like how these look. And then you dump straight into the carousel. Right. And then you pick up those bricks. And then those go on this carousel. And then they pick up those bricks. And then they output those bricks. And then, over here, behemoths are out. Death has come. We only have 2 ways in, eh? So, probably need something better than that, right? And hot air will come out right over here. Alright, so this is the complete loop, huh? Now all I have to do is 1, take these warm bricks, put them in. Thank you. 2, take some normal bricks. Normal bricks, I say. Normal, I put down some bricks just like before. 100 bricks, is this enough? Is this a good idea? Okay. 100 bricks. 100 bricks. We'll see. We'll see if that's enough bricks. So do I have anything else? No. Now I need to drag over coke oven gas of indeterminate temperature. And that can be found down here where I'm currently burning it. In one of my many one of the many testaments to my personal failure. So right here, it has to keep going from here. So again, our friend, the overflow valve, I don't even think it needs to be used, honestly. I think this is all obsolete here. I think it just gets disconnected is what happens. And then hopefully we never speak of this again. So I should go straight up, huh? It's most straightforward. Where's a good rail? Sue. I guess right here is the rail for me. Good. Now just imagine a world where instead of doing this, I just put down a train stop and summon it, essentially. I say, trains, bring me this item, because I have previously hooked it up. And then I take all the products and I say, trains, come and take this item and add it to the network. And then the existing tangle of tracks just serves for all products. Or at least not all products, many of them. That's a pretty good sales pitch for trains. Alright, so right here, this needs to get into the system, but only when there isn't enough. Underflow valve, there you go. So that gets into the system with an underflow valve. That will fill it up to 80%, but no more. And that is because I don't want it ever to get chock full so that one of the machines can't vent because the pipe is full and it can't vent, so it can't take more, so everything seizes up. We've all seen this, right? So right there we have coke oven gas, and I'm aware that there is power in this and that it's 250 degrees and not 100 degrees, and that I could siphon this off first, but that sounds like crazy talk to me. Overachiever crazy talk. And I'm not going to get caught up in that. I am just going to try to do the bare minimum here. So let's take a look. What we should have... Are you moving? Are you moving? So wait a second. The temperature to do this has to be at least under 100 degrees, and this is over that, so I must do the overachiever thing. Oh no. It will only take 100 degrees. So I have to get 7 more of these. 7 more. To handle the incoming gas. And this will run every once in a while. Not often, just every once in a while. And there's no way to cool the gas. Well, there is. It involves bricks. Okay, meanwhile, the biters are out there growing stronger, and I am futzing about with the precise temperature of the air that blows over the surface of my bricks. Ah, Pyanodons. Okay, over here. Alright. Up. Give me one more. I want one more, and only one more. Alright, it will make those for me. Good. I'm happy about this. I'm very happy. And while that, I will go get more pipe, because I just spent a lot of pipe to do that. I'm so happy about that. So very, very, very happy. I am legit happy I'm not being attacked. Hopefully this will hold. I'm not pissing. Well, what's going on over here? Why is the cloud still spreading? Do I have to turn that area off? I think I do, and I think I will. I think I simply will. That area will get turned off as being too big of a problem. So let's just run down here and see if we can hook back up those pipes now it is completely exhausted whatever fluid is inside of it. Let's go get spat at again, as we do. Oh my god, rockets cannot come fast enough. Alright, as I run just straight into pipe. Am I giving you enough space? Are you feeling comfortable with the amount of space I've given you? Alright, is it dry? It's basically dry. Here, vent that. I still have no idea why that occurred. So I'm just going to turn this area off down here. It's nice I have that outpost. I wouldn't even be sad if they took it. But I cannot deal with this pollution, and I didn't make a proper line. I'm having trouble venting things, and blah, 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 blah. So, you just stop. Simply stop, please. There is no further need of your services. Just don't make pollution. Just don't do anything. Just please just stop. At least I built a walkway here. Imagine if I had not bothered, as I have not bothered to do so much other stuff. Alright, so up here, now I drag myself all the way back, and I install exactly what I had in the other place. Ironically, I'm going to be putting down the exact same setup that I just pulled up to cool the gas that's coming in from 250 degrees down to 100 degrees and get some hot air out of that. It's not going to run very often because this is just like a preparation step. It will run like every 3 days, but I have to do it. Oh, and I have to heat up a burner for it too. Now we have gone into like Greek tragedy situation. Oh, and speaking of Greek tragedy, I'm almost out of grabby hands. I should have grabbed more, but I did not grab more. Alright, so burner. Burner. Right there. Now we do the same thing we've been doing many times. The game should just be aware of what we want to do and just do it. Right here. And right there. Please heat up now while I handle the rest of this. Alright, they will not participate in this. In fact, this is wrong. This is simply wrong. Pull it all up. All of it gets pulled up. Grab it off again. Then we have to go down some more. Give us some space. Now we go here. Okay. Burner goes right there. And I bet you we are just short, right? Probably not. Biggest problem is this is taking so much time. Alright, screw aesthetics. Just get this done. And it really doesn't. Yeah, it's gotta go like this. And I want you to make hot air out of the lame recipe. Alright, please heat up. So now I take pipes. Bop, 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 bop. No, no. Bop, 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 bop. And then, of course, like so. And I even get to link in right here. This is how this gas gets in. And does it underflow? No, it just completely flows. And the underflow will be over here. Because it only wants to bring 100 degree gas. It only wants to fill the 100 degree gas line. Oh, do I have to purge this? Oh, man. Alright, so we have to do this the hard way. We have to link this to that because we are playing this mod. We have to do this the hard way now. Okay, we can do this. Alright, so This is, you can't flush that much. So this is all hot gas, right? Yeah, it is in fact all hot gas. In fact, getting hotter. I'm not sure how that's possible. Just in contact with this? I guess I wasn't looking at the right thing. Anyway, I'm going insane looking at this. This is the cool gas. I've already done this, right? I bet you I've already done this. Okay. Okay. And then this has to come over here, and now you underflow. Underflow up. Only come in here if there is, and this will output this gas. So this will eventually join here. It's just not right now because I did, no wait, we can force it out. No. Alright, we'll do it this way. And then this way. I have to get compressed air in, that's going to be fine. I haven't done it on that side yet. It looks like the answer is no. I don't know if you describe my feeling as on tilt right now, but I am definitely experiencing the joy of Factorio, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's like none of this has enough gas. None of it. Why? Is this right? No. Now, question for the team. This coke oven gas temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. How did that happen? And that's in the input. Is it because it's touching this and this is cooling it? Oh, is that how you... Could I have done this before with the coal power plant? Just by touching its heat pipe somehow? Getting it close to a building that has temperature associated with it? I do not know. I am seriously confused at this point. Coke oven vast temperature 250 degrees right here. And then right here it's 15 degrees. Crazy pills. Crazy pills. And I don't want, what I don't want is to get these things confused. Like, this is ready to go. This is too cold. I need to take some of this cold gas, just some of it. I don't even want to venture onto what I should do right now. Things are weird. The game is behaving strangely. So many strange interactions. Yeah, something's up. Alright, so, problem. Gotta heat this gas. Solution. But this coke oven dash is the wrong temperature. How'd it get in there if it didn't have the right temperature? Did it have to come up to temperature before I could put anything in? So, underflow valve right now. We do the thing we did before, right? You need cold gas. I have that for you right now. There you go. You make hot gas. Right. The hot gas is here. And we need to get all of this gas, and this is the cold gas, and that's the cold gas. This is the cold gas. No, this doesn't go here. This goes right here. This is where it underflows. The underflow is here, I say. So there's all the cold gas in the system right here. And when there is not enough cold gas, it will be added from external sources. But it should be coming from right here, right? Not right here. Crazy pills. Crazy pills. Alright, so I'm just nuking that. Can't. Nuke this. Can't. Alright, let's take a look. This is ready. It just needs some bricks. Hey, look, those bricks are being made. See, look. So now we have some warm bricks. But to get warm bricks, these guys have to work. To get this, you have to get... So is this like... Is this a situation where it will just go faster and faster? Huh. Why is it not... Why is it still making this, I guess, if the system is almost 99% full? Oh, and it literally cannot get this going. Wow. Biomass is trash. It's like it can't vent, see? Why did you ever fill more? Because it should not have overflowed, right? That makes sense. Why is nothing making sense right now? Does the overflow valve just not work when it's placed right up on a building like that? Because it vented everything. I suppose it should have under this circumstance, but... And why have you stopped? Because you don't have outs. No, you need pressurized air is what you need. Alright. Okay. Alright, stay calm. Everything is so weird right now. Okay, so like this, like that. I do not understand a thing that is happening with this machine. Usually I have some sort of idea of what's going on. Oh, pressure pump. Right here. I need you to make pressurized air for me. Ah, interesting to know. There. Make the pressurized air, Mr. Pressure Pump. You need how much? Oh, do you really need more? No, maybe not. Because of, you'll eventually run out of bricks, right? So let's just pretend. Like, the molten salt shouldn't vent when it gets this high. We should not be creating more molten salt, essentially. So let's just get rid of that. Just get rid of that for right now. Superstitious. Crazy. It's crazy, right? And it's a closed loop of molten salt. There should never be any problem. Now we need more coke oven gas. So we have hot air, and we need to do something with that. Alright, okay. And the best thing to do with it is probably just drag it straight south. We will eventually run into a hot air line. We'll be able to do something with it from there. Hopefully, right? But I suppose the answer to the train supposition or proposition I just made was, how are you going to pipe in everything, or train in everything? You have any idea how many trains you're going to need, dummy? How many different train types? It's going to be impossible. There's going to be no way you're going to be handle that. In which case it kind of says the only way you're ever going to do it is be able to do just a bunch of belts. Spaghetti forever. Because belts are easy to look at and easy to think about, and that's going to be the limiting factor. So, alright, let's look and see what's happening. Everything is working, kinda. What we need is to put cool gas into the system, just by a little bit, just a little bit. And so we need hot gas into the system to make this work. We can't do this anymore because we did the angry squirrel noises. So right there. So this can flow in freely. This needs no kind of valve. No valve is necessary here. So this should just, not even up to temperature yet. How embarrassing. But this needs to underflow whenever there is not enough cold gas. Well, how is this gas so hot? Serious question. It's not running, right? Because it can't get the right. How is this gas getting so hot? No, serious question. Like, the only way to come out is right here, and this makes 100-degree coke oven gas. Right there. And this coke oven gas is, like, I kind of feel like the gas is being warmed just by being in contact with this. Because look, the temperature's rising. Why is the temperature rising? Like, this entire strategy of mine, this entire machine requires this not be the case. So why is the temperature, and now it's back to 15? And now it's rising. Why is it rising? It's falling here. Like, it should rise, because in theory we're putting 100-degree gas in. But, like, it should never rise past 100 degrees. How is it getting in? So, like, this is 500, this is good, and this is 250, and this is good. And they're all pointing south, right? And I got this right here, and this is just like an invitation to pain, so we get rid of this. Oh, is it because well, this should be outputting only 100-degree gas. And it's not outputting anything right now because it's not warmed enough. I can't believe this is taking so long. So this gas should slowly warm to 100 degrees, but never ever get to 100 degrees. Yeah? It's just, now we can't push out any more hot gas. It's completely full. Now we're just waiting for warm bricks, and we have a mix of bricks on here. That's bad. Oh, I never should have done that. Okay, pick up all these bricks. Alright, try again. Come right here. Give you a pile of bricks. Yeah, sure. I don't think we're ever going to have too many bricks right here. Like here, let's simulate you just dumping bricks on. Then you will pick up some of these bricks. You need 5 of them, and you'll make better bricks. And then this comes to the carousel right here. And your problem is you don't have enough mid-temperature gas. And that comes out of here, and it comes down here. And so, to make this run faster, I need more of these to be completing. That means more of this gas, which means I need more of the more input gas in this step. So, what I can do is take this input gas, which is right here, and I could fill this thing up, right? Is this necessary? Is this a good idea? Because I can send more gas to the heat exchanger, but it will just fill up these pipes. It's this middle layer which needs to be primed, I suppose. And the middle layer will cascade down to the lower layer and then come back up. And then, by the fact that it's moving, things move. So this kind of needs to be primed, huh? I'm so scared of doing this because I can't just vent the gas if I make a mistake. So I have to do like this, and I have to see them all light up, and then I have to snap it. Okay, we've got gas of the correct temperature now. We've got everything moving, except for down here. Why aren't you 375, right? No. You can start growing anytime you want. Right here, have some bricks. There we go. But the coke oven gas that these things have is too low. All the temperature is too low. And I can't get rid of it without ripping up the building. I don't understand anything anymore. But I do know all of this appears to be working, right? I should definitely do something about this, right? How am I getting more and more molten salt in the system? Does it just depend on where it is in the pipes? No, it makes the amount, same amount. I don't even know. I'm behaving dumb right here, so I will fix that. Try not to be so dumb, because we have a real problem right here. The real problem requires a real solution. That solution, fortunately, is just throwing some more arms on it. A quasi-real solution. Here, have some more inserters. Good luck powering them. I'm not going to help with that bit. There. Alright. Oh, it's finally able to load faster and it can burn now. I suppose this is good, right? Good-esque. You are all working. And this problem is somehow the gas is cooled inside the things. Like the gas outside is good, so if I could just vent what was inside. So I guess the best way to do it is to do this. Yeah, and that doesn't... No, that didn't work, right? How did that not work? How did this gas right here get so... Oh, because it forced it out. Alright. Alright. Excise the demons. Excise the demons. The heat is the most important thing right now. And then all these pipes are wrong. So, excise the demons. It looks like I probably hooked up the wrong one earlier. I don't know. I have no conception of what is correct at this point. This is very close to a drunk Factorio stream. I have to catch it. To catch it and kill the demon. I have to kill the demon. Alright, right there. There. The demon of the slightly incorrect temperature. Alright, this does not, and I repeat, not find its way out. This, however, goes over here. This is the correct temperature, right? Temperature, correct temperature. Alright, I want you to make warm stone bricks. All of you. There. And now I want you to please distribute these bricks as a measure of my esteem for this entire system. Alright, so you will be working now? Question mark. How are you not taking the gas? How are you not taking the gas? Okay. So this is distributing bricks. Bricks are coming, but why isn't it accepting the coke oven gas? It's the correct temperature. It is. It is the correct temperature. Look at that. 250. It needs greater than or equal than 250. And it's of the right temperature. I feel like I am taking crazy pills. I feel like it looks like we need more bricks in the system. Yeah. There is bad mojo around here. Oh, the little fires light up when it's going. Alright, I should notice that more often. But why aren't you accepting this? Why? Is it just a little too cold? I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. I need this running or the system won't go. Alright, we will try with 1. A solitary 1. I can't help but feel that this is buggy as hell. Coke oven gas, 250 degrees Celsius. And it's going into the input, right? Yes, it is going directly into the input. And it's of the required temperature, but it is not accepting it. Fluid ingredient shortage. Alright. I will do the terrible thing. I will pick it up. I will put it down. Then you will do this. No, do not do that. Do this. It's still not accepting it. Why not? Serious question, team. Why is it not accepting this? No, now it is. Just a little bit. But it says the temperature is 15 degrees C? How? Now it says this is 15 degrees Celsius. Is it the entire line now? What is this? There is a major bug here. This entire line is now going to be nothing but low temperature gas. There is a major bug here. And I'm not sure what to do about this. Because I'm kind of blocked right now. It's like this is all going, but this is going to require manual intervention. Because it's going to need, well, can I get away with just doing it? No, I can't now because, well, this oven gas is 250 degrees. I struggle to believe any of this. And this is just, doing this will just break things eventually. This is not a solution. And even doing things that seem to make sense to me isn't a solution. Because now we're filling this up with 15-degree coke oven gas. But this temperature is going to slowly rise. Huh. I think I probably need better inserters right here. Just like this, right? This is better. This has to be severely bugged. And this is just going to slide to a stop soon, isn't it? Maybe not soon, but it will. It's like, you need bricks? No, that's not what I wanted to do, right? You know it's effective. I guess there are no... Well, the bricks float up. But this gas is going to be rising in temperature, right? Ever so slowly. I don't understand anything that's happened here. There is a whole lot of nonsense in the world right now. I guess we should probably put down one more. And I should probably stop paying attention to it and just move on. Just accept that things quite often do not work how I think they should, or, you know, just how they should, period. Yeah, this is probably a pretty big bottleneck right here, isn't it? Because everything comes to a point with this machine. This hot air is being produced in great quantities. Because what's going to happen is that I've got cold air coming in right here, cold oven gas, and it's eventually going to just run out. Now we're running into probably belt utilization issues here. I don't know. Yeah, it's a great big I don't know what's going on. But we're making a lot of hot air, and this is still working. It's very stable. We're using the heat, kinda. That biomass is coming in, kinda. Yeah, now we finally hit critical mass on circulate. Why aren't you going? You cannot vent. How did we ever get into a world where we cannot vent? This is an underflow valve. I feel like this is entirely cursed. Maybe I need a bigger buffer in order for this to actually work. We'll see. Let's check this out. Right here. Now we underflow into it. Maybe I can't trust just the underflow nature of pipes. I have to use a buffer like this. Yeah, the temperature is rising right here. Eventually this is just going to stop. It's not going to work. It's like we're at 80% here and you shouldn't let any flow through. Yeah. So what I can do, I guess, is go to the source. Let's do that. Let's just run the pipe completely dry. Let's rip up all of the coke oven grass makers that are everywhere. Like we have 2 over here, right? I think. No, 2 squatting on the copper patch. And these are no longer welcome. You don't have to live like this anymore. So this just gets picked up. And this comes with me. And this makes coke oven gas, and it needs not do that anymore. So I'm pretty sure I only need a couple things making coke oven gas now. See, look, we're already at a higher temperature over here. So let's chase it. Oh no. Let's see if we can segment it. There. No, not like that. Now the question is this gas actually 250 degrees? Or is it doing some weird rounding thing? Alright, now where does the gas get cold again? We have to run this way. It comes down this way. We need to snip it. Because right now it's at a weird useless temperature. Just simply useless. Okay, good, good. Oh, should I just have it all burned? Yeah, that's a great plan. Just snip it right here. Arc. No, better yet. Yeah, we have something that can purge right there. So, now the gas is getting colder and colder. And eventually we're going to get to the point where it's useful again, like right here. Yeah, see, this is the gradient right here. And let's just right here. See? Let's try to use it somewhere noticeable, like this. There. And then hopefully the boiler will drain out everything in the middle there. And then hopefully we'll have just pure correct temperature gas next time. But nothing's working right now. Why is that? Why is nothing working up here? It doesn't have enough coal oven gas. Because this isn't working. Because we don't have enough cool gas coming in. No, it's working. Because we are hitting a bottleneck with this, I guess. And just not enough power coming in. Alright, so I should come up with a solution for that, right? This is the most jank, terrible thing ever. So if it ever has a solution, yeah, I don't know. That's a big old I don't know. This needs to be going harder and harder. This only makes 95 units of it. And I need a lot more than that per cycle. I don't know. All I know is we're full up on hot air, and I've just got to be done here. This is haunted. That's the best way to put it. Absolutely haunted up here. How did I chill this entire line of gas? Alright. That's off. That's good. What was I going to do after this? I was going to do something. I had something important. Let's go look at science. We haven't gotten any tech this episode, which means it was rubber last time, right? Because we didn't have enough rubber stoppers or something. Right now, we haven't gotten any tech this session. And we Got animal samples trickling in. Just trickling in, though. So we are full of hot air. Are we short of glass now? Why aren't you going 24/7? You are. Here, use this hot air. I worked very hard to get it. I really did. I worked very, very hard to get it. We are absolutely full up on incubated petri dishes, and we're not making batteries because lead, tin alloy. But that's not affecting anything yet. So it's just a slow thing. That's a ton of glassware, right? So glassware isn't our problem. So it looks like it's substrate. That's new and different. So what's supposed to be on this line, huh? Cellulose? This is different. Why aren't you both going 24/7? No wood. No wood. That's unfortunate. And we only have 2 ways to do it. And we're doing it the good way-ish. And so we have to go find what we have done to the wood. Now, admittedly, half of it's going that way, and half of it's going that way. So let's go look and see if we're biomassing any of it. Because we shouldn't be, right? Except the wood line is an arcane tangle which roams through all parts of the base. And who knows where the beginning or the end is. It is just the eternal wood line. It does not really... You're full up on coal oven gas, of course. And I don't know how the coal is affecting anything. Where's the... So we're actually biomassing. That should not be. So this wood line... So where is the wood line that is going down south? Putting the biomass line right there was an intense error. That is, I'm going to be paying for forever. So let's see if we can fix this. Oh my god. Everything has gotten out of control ever since I hit Logi Science. I thought it was going to be a good thing, but instead it's just ruined my world. The biters haven't even had to do anything. Alright, so wood line. Wood line is right here. Let's see where you come from. Let's trace you all the way back, wood line. Yeah, it comes right here. Half of it goes down and over there. I don't know what over there is. But this is where it comes from, which is a good sign, I feel. You're making... This is good, right? This is coming from the heart of the base. We're heading back towards the composter, which is just a wonderful sign. So, okay. So, the all-important wood line comes south here. But, this goes towards science, right? Yes. So, we notice that the wood line, the all-important wood line, did not touch what was going on up here. So it is, I am dealing with but a branch of the wood line right there. Because, let's keep going, I guess. Let's keep going. It heads over there and it makes science, but it could go north here. It could go north and come this way, and then start gathering in even more wood. It's this wood which does not get used correctly. It gets dumped down here, gets up here. This is the northern branch of the wood line. Comes in here, it starts powering, it gathers more and more wood. Comes over here, it goes into the chip making area, some of it comes out, and then here at the very end it joins into the power line when it absolutely should not. it should go over to it should head south instead. So this branch of the wood line is not correct. Or I have to do something differently, right? Like, this is headed towards science. This is really important. So, do we have any wood lines going east? Let's just run north and see. That looks like you might be going east eventually, right here. No, you are in fact not. We have wood coming from the east, but no wood line going east. Huh? And it's just the tree farms out in here that's supplying everything. Oh, what's this? This is another... Oh, here we go. What are you? This is coming off the carousel right here? So this is just northern wood eventually entering the system right here. And again, the problem is that this wood right here, coming right here is not even enough, right? Oh, I don't think. Yeah, because this just gathers more wood right here and then goes north. So this line right here could join right here with no ill consequences. In fact, let's just make that clear, right? Right here. Just so I get a little less confused in the future. This is not to say I will not get confused. You saw me being defeated by the temperature of coke oven gas. You witnessed that happening not 10 minutes ago. But this stands a slightly different chance. So like right here, this is our last chance, huh? No, we're gathering still more and we're gathering still more. This is the fat wood line right here. And it does good work over here, which is where it has to go, and slightly less comes out because of gets used. And then right here gets used over there, and right to here, and right here is where we have to save its soul. It gets put into biomass, and we need not that. Or we just build more trees down south, more tree farms down south, and just never hook up these things again. Because what am I going to do here? I got to get this preferential out to the right, I guess, and then get it out and then down. And then penetrate through all of that. I guess I could try to reverse some of this stuff up here, but there's no natural line going west. Yeah, I think I just have to build more tree farms. I accept this. Okay. Alright. 4 more tree farms, I guess. This isn't terrible at all. Go get copper. Just let this tangle be a tangle. Don't try to fight it. And then go get some more bricks. I want to build 1 more. Then I have to go get my trees. I have to get rid of a lot of glass. You have to go get 80 trees now. Science is trickling in. Ugh. Nothing makes any sense. Nothing is as it should be. And I don't even know if I have enough. I have 80 trees in storage. I have 40 trees in storage. That's good to see. So, bricks go here, right? Wood goes here, right? And you just start making trees for me. You need ash of all things. You have dirt, right? I'll go get you dirt. And this will take quite a long time. because I neglected it since the start of the game and never fully automated it. Now I live in pain. Such is my lot. The laziness. You pay for it time and time and time again. He says, making absolutely no move to remedy the situation. How much do you need? 5 soil. So let me help just a little bit. Oh, I want you to actually make trees. Alright, so, situation. Let's go find out where we're going to put this wood. We'll have to come back and get more. So where is this stuff coming from? Where am I? Like, this is headed in the right direction. Can't I just link the bad wood to this? It's not that far, right? So we have to get to right here from... No, it's the thing is, it's a closed loop, a complete loop rather. In that it is serving a complete purpose over there, and if I move it, it may just shift the problem from the south to the north. And right now the north is okay, so just let the north be okay, and instead go take care of, just put more in the south. Just do that. So this line right here, we want to increase this line. Do we want half of it going this way? Is that desirable? Because what we really want is it... Shouldn't you be going to the east here? Yeah, right here. It comes south? What? What is this? What am I even looking at right here? See, it goes here, it goes over here. I'm beginning to think this is dumber than I thought. See, I don't even understand how the factory works. True Mechanicus moment happening right now. This is heading north, and it's going past the rubber making area? Question mark. And then it goes straight back into the factory, and it heads back towards science. So, alright, okay, that makes a certain amount of sense, but the question is, how's the line that goes west towards pi science, where does that come from? Because it passed it, it was right next to it, and it's producing so much wood all over the place. See, like right here, where are you coming from? This is the important line, and it's being split off science. All right, okay. This line is being split off science up here. And we just came straight around, and we came to right here. And we said, okay, so this is the same line. It's the same line. It's the same line. It is the same line. All right, beautiful. So happy about this. Absolutely thrilled. Great day. Best day. How many trees have we made? Only 6. So this might have to wait a bit. Which means science is going to be stalled for quite some time because of laziness long time ago. And we have to smile while this happens, of course. So now we come over here. Now we need to put down... We need one more of these, right? One more of you. Alright, we'll put down the easy one over here that we had before. Oh, and we're really low on ash. And that probably makes a difference, doesn't it? And we're getting spit on. Okay. It is a problem multifaceted. So we really need more ash. Got it. We really need more forestries. Got it. We are the kids of the nation. So this is what we're doing now. Oh, and there's a way to do it just carbon dioxide? It's not as good though. Carbon dioxide and muddy sludge is better than ash and muddy sludge, and carbon dioxide is best. By how much? By double? No. Just a little bit. We're doing a lot more. Huh. So let's just not care. Let's just not care. Are you with me on that? Okay, so we're gonna have to try to get more ash. Will do. And then you go right here. And then we get water in. I had noticed the problem on the ash line a while ago. I did nothing about it. So I figured ash would be a very easy thing to deal with. But apparently, no. Alright, we must make an absolute priority of regenerating the ash line wherever we see it sparse. So let's go do that. Oh wait, we failed at one of the more important aspects of the system. That is turning logs into wood. Alright, so let's just take a look where we are right now. Wood. We are at like 600 wood a minute, and we have to get that up. We gotta get them numbers up. So what produces ash around here? Well, the answer is not much. And where is the seedling line? Right here. Like we're kind of in a post-ash world, aren't we? Except we have a coal power plant. And where we have a coal power plant, we have coal available. And where we have coal available, is there any better way to make ash? It seems weird. Can I just make ash? No, 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 that's alright. It's like, is there a simple way to make a good amount of ash? I guess burning fiber, but that's rough. So let's go over here. And you are already doing the thing I wanted to do. So. And this is full up. It says we need no steam. So I guess we do it anyway, right? So what I want to do, the best thing to do, is to come right here. We have water, we do have water. Just make a boiler. Now we want to do it over here, I think. This is not nearly out yet. It's probably all jammed up on there, owing to the curse. And we're going to do something weird. Well, you know exactly what we're doing here. It's like here is where we want to be. Yeah, there's a lot of synergy right here. No. So we want to do this. So boiler again, please. Like this. And then this is simply an ash maker. Water. Where are you? And like that. We try to saturate this belt with ash. This is all really, really esoteric. Is that the proper word here? Difficult to believe I am engaging in this. Oh no, can't get into it like that. Maybe I should go over where it properly is. Alright, okay. There, floods in. Now we need to think about the future, right? So the way to do that is to grab a whole bunch of stuff. Do it badly. And then like this. I wish this was raw coal. Strange to hear, but it's true. I really wish this was raw coal. Because this is going to burn too well when raw coal is the best ash producer I have available to me. Maybe I'll find a way to get raw coal out here, do a better job. And of course I mess it up. There's coal on this line now because I didn't say ash. Why it would ever do this, I am not sure. Because it's kind of like, here, ash. Give me that. Alright. See, this takes too long to actually do this. It's too efficient, it's too good. Yeah, look at this. It's only producing one every once in a while. Here, use this coal dust. It's super. Get this ash out of here. This coal out of here. It's doing all right. It's putting ash on there, and that is good. But it's not what I'm looking for. So maybe I'll try again. Where is it that I'm crushing all this? Because I think the last time I filled a belt with ash is in the middle of the factory, in one of the main ash lines. We're dealing with like a 4th degree side product right here. I'm trying to wrestle it into place. I could see how this would just be utterly overwhelming for people that aren't nuts. Alright, so here we fill the belt right here, and it already starts getting picked over. And then the ash goes all over the place, it gets picked out over here, and like, it's just not enough. It's like ash gets deposited into it at several points, but never enough to just really regenerate it. So there's some nice ash right there. Is there any clean way to get it down there? No, not really. It needs to be regenerated right now. So let's do that, eh? Right here. I want you to output priority to the left. Good. but this is all needs to be on the correct side of the belt, and we're putting it on the wrong side of the belt as of right now. So, good, we caught that, yes. There, now it is all on the correct side of the belt. Now the belt's getting regenerated as of this point. Maybe not completely, but close to completely, right? Okay. What else? This could all be ash right here. This is just a raw coal belt. Right there, get in there. And this will hopefully go a long way just to increasing the general ash pressure all along the line, which will then, well, wood. Just plain wood, please. A room fake, unknown key. How wonderful. Huh. This is kind of... Oh, I want log, I guess. Really? I could do that? That'd be nice. Fertilizer. But the problem is this is... Well, it probably produces faster, right? Oh, it produces much faster. Every 30 seconds. Ooh. Ooh, we gotta look into that then. Okay. Okay. Okay, things are real. Okay. Okay. We're gonna... Didn't even think. I didn't even think to check to see the generation time. I just saw it made 8 logs and said, oh, that's less than I got right now. That means it's not very good. And what's going on here? I mean, it's clearly full of hot air, so that's great, right? I mean, it's still working, right? Let's not pay attention to it any further. Don't ask me any more questions. Over here, down and down and down, down. So, we think we found a way forward. We have a lot of carbon dioxide and we have a lot of muddy sludge. In fact, we have pretty much infinite of both. So that will solve the wood problem if correctly deployed. Step off because of angry people. Alright, so knock off what you're doing. I want you to make 15 seconds versus 40 seconds. Oh, that's where the power is. Okay. Alright. Now the only problem is, it doesn't need water anymore, but it needs muddy sludge. We got muddy sludge right over there. Problem is, though, we've got some really angry people right there. This is muddy sludge, huh? Oh, it's pissed. It's pissed. How about we don't? How about we just don't? We come up here and we come over here, right? Everyone's happier. No one has to call the HOA. See? I'm not here. No one's fixing your meter, ma'am. Everything's okay. No, I'm not going to confiscate your parking pass. Yes, I know. What? But there's nothing in here. Oh no. That thing. That thing again. I have to wait for that to drain out now. This has been a very buggy play session. And it's worrisome. Like, it's hard to deal with bugs with a challenge like this. Like, is my problem because I have a problem, or is my problem because I have a bug? If someone could explain to me what's going on right there and convince me that it is not actually a problem, I would absolutely love that. From where I'm sitting, it looks like a solid bug. I should be able to do this, right? But no. It says it's different fluids, but it isn't. It's the exact same thing. Anyway, I increased the log production, and I like 3 times the speed. That's very good. Very, very, very good. So let's drag these guys over, and I have muddy sludge for days. Like all sorts of just primary generators. The only problem is it might eat up a lot of carbon dioxide, I suppose. We'll see. No, thank you. Do I have gaps here? Yes. This is carbon dioxide. And the wood up north is also making carbon dioxide, which is something I need to be cognizant of. It's like it's related rates on top of related rates. And I will never ever be sure what is actually correct. Are you working now? Okay. And I will do one more. And that one more will be right here. This one doesn't have any water. Well, congrats, you're not going to need it anymore. I cut the water line at some point. Because it's all hidden now. Alright, are we now working? Yes, now we're working. Alright, so this comes up. This gets picked up. At 10 piercing rounds. Who are you going to stop with your 10 piercing rounds? Okay. And you need ash. There's your ash. I suppose there's a lot of pressure on the ash line now because of, again, how much it's producing. Yeah, look, it's probably hung up on ash. I have an almost pure line of ash coming down, and it's having problems. That's not going to be able to do anything. So how do I resolve this situation, huh? Oh, you need help venting. Okay. Okay. So things have decayed so much in the last few play sessions, and I do mean that. We are bottlenecked on venting now, which is hilarious. Because I feel like I'm no longer completely in control of what's happening. I am just reacting, purely reacting. Alright, so that's working and that's working. This certainly looks healthier, right? No idea how sustainable it is. Yeah. So I kind of need a raw coal line to follow. It'd be better. No, it wouldn't be better if it was raw coal because you seriously? Oh, you definitely need more help venting because of how much is coming into this one service shop. Yeah, go on the other side. Just give the entire other side of the belt to this thing. Alright, let's take a look. Now let's take a look at wood production. Alright, we have 50% more wood, looks like. No, double wood and climbing. But more importantly, it's wood on the correct side of everything. Now the problem is, like, I was ash-bound before. And I'm still kind of ash-bound, right? Anyway, let's take a look. Let's follow the line. It comes up like this. It goes over like this. It feeds all this stuff. Why is it so thin right now? We got carbon dioxide. Now I got oxygen right there. That's different. So it comes up. It comes up. Let's just follow it all the way, even though it's slow. It goes up, it goes up, it goes linear above here, and then half of it goes here, and it joins all this stuff that comes out of here. How are we doing? Ash, any carbon dioxide, muddy sludge? Carbon dioxide, muddy sludge? No. We have muddy sludge right here. It's actually looking like we need more, which is not something I expected to see basically ever. But it's very easy to make because of the so it gets picked over here and uses to fuel lead, and that's fine. And even more gains right here. So it's going to take a very long time to get over to cellulose, if it ever does. It comes here to science, and then dribbles down and then goes into science. But where was the part where it turned south? Right here, right? This is the part where it turns south. Half of it peels off and goes south. And this used to all fill up, right? Sorry, right here, and then more adds. And now we come down here. See, and that's where we were with the thick belt, and here we are with the thin belt. And some goes this way. Do you ever back up? Where are you going? Is this the wood belt that goes up and feeds? No, it goes over there and it does something over there. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter, because the other half of the belt's backing up. So this will cease being a problem eventually, or at least a contributor. And then some goes over here. And then way down at the very end of the line, way down here, it goes over and it makes cellulose. Comes up here and it dribbles to this area. Okay. That is such a happy story, right? Okay, what a waste of a play session. It's like, this is topsy-turvy, just kind of crazy. I haven't gotten a single tech. Everything has been broken this entire time. Hopefully increasing wood like that will help. I don't know. Alright, so we're just going to make sure that this is correct. Yeah? Yeah. This certainly warms my heart. And it seems like it's sustainable too. Oh, here, have more seedlings. There's probably going to be terrible seedling pressure now. I probably should not go overboard. Yeah. Carbon dioxide. Muddy sludge is actually going down substantially. That is not hard to put in with a buffer, with a just a couple soil factories. It's hard to believe that it's I really don't have enough. Right here, you're a muddy sludge factory, right? This makes 100 every 4 seconds, so I guess one of these factories supplies one of those forests now. So, yeah. Don't I have a upgrade for this? Yeah, right here. Unselected. Yeah, fastwood forestry. Let's review you again. Improve fiber quality. So it doubles fiber and adds biomass. That's probably a thing. This is 4 logs, so it makes 1 more wood per, oh, and it's super fast. Adds 1 more wood and it's super fast. And then here is, it very much reduces the ash requirement. But yeah, this will not even saturate a single one. So I'm probably going to have to add more muddy sludge, which is, again, very odd to me. And carbon dioxide might be, here, let's take a look. Let's look. I have to remember I have to reconnect that line eventually. Last 10 minutes, it is being consumed faster than it is being produced. That's an issue. And then right here, in the last 10 minutes, being consumed far faster than it's being produced. Wow. Alright, both those things need to be attended to. But firstly, let's go take a look at the carbon dioxide blowers. You're just going as hard as you can and you're not keeping up, huh? I suppose you are. No, they're keeping up. For the time being. Ever so close. The muddy sludge I'm going to have to do. And that's just washers and soil extractors, right? I'll have to add a whole bank of these. Yeah. Alright, so let's make 5 soil extractors and 5 washers and just install them somewhere with an overflow valve, of course. And maybe that'll be the last thing I do today. What a wasted session. This is, I mean, yeah, it feels like a just tremendous waste. I don't feel like I accomplished anything. That weird bug with the temperature of the coke oven gas, that's a problem right there. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do about that. Oh, how wonderful. Alright, I have to get rid of some of the stuff. So come over here. Anyone working with that? There you go. Here you go. You are now working with this. Great. Here. You are now working with that. And then I come over here, you are now working with this. And who gets a whole stack of Coke for Christmas? You do. Don't tell your mom. Okay, so what else can we vent? We have nuts and bolts. Or bolts and small parts. That helps. Gotta get this sand out of here. Gotta get this out of here. Gotta get these bullets out of here. That goes there. This goes there. It does look like lead has ticked up a bit, which is good. In fact, let's get rid of a stack of lead. I have to get rid of this glass. It's probably best to just walk myself up to the glassworks, right? Because where else am I going to find to take that volume? Oh, pop over here. Oh, I can't get rid of it? Yeah, I can get rid of it. Okay. We'll just quietly tend to our inventory for a little bit. Just do some of this work that we have. These shouldn't exist anymore. Tend to some of these things that we have neglected as we walk right by our goal. We had a goal, it was in sight, we walked away from it. Huzzah. keep 2 of you. You can vent right there. Right, we are slowly getting ourselves back to that. The AUG stays. The AUG stays. No other way to put it. The AUG stays. My safety support AUG. I have sand somewhere around here, right? That's sand, maybe? Or is sand right here? Sand is right here. Okay, good. Take this and just cart it away. Salt, crushed quartz. I guess I can get rid of crushed quartz since I'm over here. Still no closer to setting up aluminum processing. That is still a distant dream. Maybe I'll have the concentration one of these days to handle that, but that day is not today. See, this is slowly filling up. Slowly filling out, or being used up. There's definitely words here I should be using, and I'm definitely butchering them whenever I try. Alright, so we're going to need a whole bunch of washes, and we're going to need a whole bunch of soil extractors. Yeah, muddy sludge is just straight out. So soil extractors, you are... Where are you? Right there? I'm going to need stone and a whole lot more iron. Alright, let's wander back towards this. I'm going to have to make fiberboard at some point to deal with the tall oil and the black liquor. You gotta be kidding me, right? What's all this? Could I research some science that will correctly classify whatever that crap is? How much plastic do I have? I have a lot of plastic on me. And that's a problem. So we will solve that problem right here. Nice. I have to build some more boxes. Okay. So I was walking down here with the intent of getting some iron. Why is this not? Because that's facing the wrong way. How long has that been like that? How much pain could that have caused? Good news is this is completely regenerated. So where are we? We are making 5 soil extractors. I'm going to add 5 washers. Is this enough? Possibly. It's a good start, that's for sure. And then we go over to washes, for which we need brick. Yes. So let's go do that. Go grab bricks. The workings of the factory is a complete mystery to me at this point. It is full-on Mechanicus time. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where. But I do know that this big, fat line of wood... Okay, I gotta not use those adjectives. I gotta figure out any other way to express myself. This quite saturated and pleasant looking line of wood is now coming over. Are we any close to saturating this? What exactly is this used for? I know it comes this way. Is it being used for power or something? No, it is. It is being used for power to get rid of the guts. I'm so glad that this hasn't backed up yet. I mean, it will. Like, this is going to be a disaster soon. But that is not today, right? Well, what is going on here? Oh, we already are at disaster level. Because these guys aren't getting tired enough. We have reached disaster level. Well, crap. I don't even know what to do about this. I have to find a better way to use meat. Meat. What is meat good for? Animal jerky, tin ore, I can atomize it into tin ore, and a lot of tin ore at that. It's much better to feed it to tired rogs. Much better just to store it, right? I mean, probably. Better is a highly subjective word in this context, right here. Give me a deposit. What is this? It is the National Meat Reserve. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. Great work. Stunning engineering. As I'm saying, this is the National Meat Reserve. It is just going to be where we store some meat for a while. Hopefully we find something to do with it at some point. Anyway, as I was saying, this is slowly backing up, and soon it will accept no more. And that is a positive thing for me. So we go over here, and that is completely saturated. Now we got a whole bunch of wood going down there, and I don't even want to go look because I have to step off the path. But you are going to be you're missing sludge. I knew it was so, but we have a solution on the way, a quote-unquote solution. And we go all the way down here, all the way to the end, and finally, the wood line is backing up here, and we are producing cellulose. We may, in fact, have to produce more cellulose. Is this? No, we are definitely just still overflowing right here. And finally, the iron has reached here, so the chlorine vent is still working. So good. But it's not going to keep up because the muddy sludge has run out. Pi science is going now. I'm going to have to put in more, right? Because this is only saturating one of those, and it's a slow one at that. So this takes 3 sodium hydroxide every 5 seconds. This produces 2 sodium hydroxide every 2 seconds. So every 10 seconds, this requires 6. And every 10 seconds, this makes 10. So this should be running low, right? Oh, but it's not. It's running into loading problems. Okay, we can help you with that. It is not running 24/7 because the inserters are slow. Okay, does this make it better? Yes. Now, unfortunately, this will probably be enough there, and so we have to, if we want more cellulose, and we do, cellulose please, and that's not good, we have to do exactly this, essentially. And kind of exactly in these proportions. So this should be slowly draining out, and it won't be able to keep these going at this rate, which is okay because it seems like it's consuming the entire belt right now. And it's okay again because doom is approaching in the form of not enough muddy sludge, which is again amazing that I would ever be in a situation where these words would be possible. I will do this here in this space. Why? What else am I going to use it for? That is as good as answer as any, right? And I don't even know. Oh, all this doesn't have to exist. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's not enough room. It's okay, but this will never be. Oh wait, this is. Oh, we actually finished a tech. We have unscrewed the base enough to finish a tech singular. Man. How did I get to such a place in life? Well, there's nothing to do but enjoy the moment, eh? Doesn't make it terrible. Alright. I'm at the point of no shame. Look at this. Look at the brilliancy. There are small children in the audience. You must look away. Alright, so we're going to do this again, right? Towards the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on now. So I have barely enough space. Barely enough space. Yeah. Alright. Screw logistic space, right? It was always a lie used to keep us down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Alright, you have to make soil. And this makes 10 soil every 5 seconds, and this is needs 10 soil every 4 seconds. So it's basically not quite, but you know, close enough sort of thing. Oh, you need water too. And as I recall, this is a lie. This double-sided thing, well, maybe we'll test it again, right? And look at the world that we're in. We're gonna have to, we can't even do that. So we have to do one of these, which isn't a huge tragedy. But maneuvering around here is, see, no water in, so does it work like this? As I seem to recall, it does not. Come on, dude. Alright, so it gets in. Oh, it does work like this. So it can feed each other like that, but it just can't move along. Alright, I accept this. No problem, right? Don't do this to yourself. Just try to listen to the good angel. Good angel says don't do stuff like that. Okay, we should maybe not lock ourselves out, so let's do this. Set up each one just like this. One day bots will come and we will no longer have such mundane problems, but for now we revel in the fact that we need to make do with poor or non-existent resources. That is the challenge. That is the game. Alright. Get there, get there, get there. Alright. Ready? Maybe. Okay. Good. Alright. Seems like it should be working, right? Except I put the power line right in the way. Like an absolute putz. There we go. No, now we have to overflow out, or underflow. Oh, is that why it wasn't working? Was I using the wrong flow? I don't know. I can't even remember. Nothing makes sense anymore. This entire play session has been like something out of an alien world. Okay. So you need dirt. You need water. And you don't have that. Now you do. So this is, in fact, an utter embarrassment. Oh, it needs a lot of water. 500 water every... Wow. Pump jack, please. I don't even think a pump jack is enough here. You know? Because this uses... I got 5 of them, so it's 500 water every second. That's a lot. But it's all going right now, so I'll just put this here and hopefully replace it. Now are we working? I think maybe they need just a few speedy arms. Just a few to work at full power. Now the pump jacks. Yeah, probably needs one good arm each. So right now. So right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. I suppose I should hook this up too. Alright. So now is it fast enough? Almost fast enough. Here, we'll seal it. One more. One more each. There. And now we're short of water because we are completely drinking this dry right here, all in the name of muddy sludge. Alright, we will fix this as soon as we get these pump jacks up. And we hope that we never have to route anything through here. Anything at all. I mean, we have main artery right here, but still, there is no space over here. None. Okay, and then give me a pump jack, give me a pump jack. Do I have room right here? Not really, no. Okay, so we'll do it right here. No, this is a little too much, right? What are you supposed to be taking in here? Moss? Oh, moss has stopped because of that. Alright, hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. This is an emergency because of right there. Now how, what do you mean? Can I purge it now? I don't know how it's different, but it is. And now it's, oh, you better not cause me even more problems. I could totally believe this is a bug. Like, when does this ever happen? When does this situation ever happen? Alright, there, it's finally hooked up. Carbon dioxide looks like it's flickering on the edge. I have to go see if I can increase production. But, good. We're in a little better of a situation, right? I shouldn't put anything over here. The pump jack should go here. But I didn't leave myself quite enough space, did I? So, what we will do, we will make some space. Right, so pump jacks. I can't flip them. They are entirely in one orientation. They cannot be flipped. Oh, they can. Alright. What's this other recipe? Raw gas? I don't want raw gas. I don't know what it is. It sounds bad. Alright, pump jacks. right there, right there. You will help a little bit with the power situation. 300 water for every second. That's quite a lot. And it comes down here, and yes, it is the line that we're using. So we should have no water problems from this point forward. Good. Alright. Okay. Why aren't you taking water from this line? Because I just dumped a whole ton of it in. 200 water. Enough water. Not enough water. Does it just need some time to equilibrate? Now this one's going. Now this one's going. Yeah, it just needed a little bit of time. Alright, so muddy sludge, maybe enough. I don't know. The wood line up is still quite saturated. Which is a very good sign. Are we going? Are we good? How's carbon dioxide doing? It's probably okay, right? Oh, this area is so terrible. This entire play session and the last play session have both been awful. Maybe I'm through the woods. I was so proud of myself for getting to Logi Science. Little did I know that I had built a house of cards, and it was going to just humiliate me at every step. I have to get rid of this. What is this? Lead ore, grade 1. I don't know how that got in my inventory. But yeah. Oh, it's all the Nextlit we could ever want. That's probably why some of the meat wasn't going anymore. Because, Digosauruses weren't consuming any. So let's just add another one, right? Just another warehouse. It's doing something right. And for some reason I have too much titanium. How did that happen? Who knows? Things just happen now. It's just reality shifts and blurs from day to day. Nothing is constant. Don't count on anything. Alright, so now we have our rain of wood. A nice wood line coming over. We should have run dry here at some point. Yep. And now that the muddy sludge, let's take a look. Muddy sludge. There we go. Muddy sludge production has now, it's like tripled. That's the sort of word you want to use right there. We're still completely backed up on Logi Science. Completely. Oh, why'd we get all the way over here? No moss. No moss because of no carbon dioxide. No carbon dioxide because of the weird bug with the line. That's why that was happening. And so the best way to move forward right now, more wood, more cellulose. That's the actual bottleneck at the moment. It looks like it isn't, but it is. Let's go check our moss line in case something else is broken somewhere. And then let's try to make a plan. Like this should be moss right here. It should all be moss, but there's probably been something cut because of that guy right there. No, there's some ones. Maybe that's the moss line. Oh, you dick. Carbon dioxide's doing just fine. So it was all because this all ran out. Now we're slowly building ourselves back up. Any more ways of making moss? I mean, plenty, but this all going to require stone, so I'm never going to do it. Just never. Alright, we didn't get attacked. Just Think of the happy thoughts, right? We didn't get attacked today, except by these guys. It's almost a full belt of wood. That is fantastic. And this guy's overwhelmed. Just straight overwhelmed. He cannot vent fast enough. He cannot get this out of his inventory. Well, his inventory. It's really a grabby arm thing. It's not particularly gendered. Yeah, the grabby arm protuberance, which I am randomly assigning to male, it's getting tired. The protuberance is tired. Am I almost out of circuit boards, it looks like? It does look like. This is finally venting all the way, so good. And this is having trouble because it needs a dedicated sawmill, essentially. Sawmill can't keep up. Fine, I guess. Fine, I guess. I suppose if I want to do better, I can build one of these with a full carbon dioxide sludge line right over by the cellulose, which I'm probably going to have to do, right? Give me some more circuits. Because the next bottleneck I have to deal with is cellulose. I am just not producing enough, and there is but two ways to make it, and neither of them are particularly sunshiny. I can maneuver this in order to put another one of these right here, and then put two more right here, and we'll move this line up instead of down. Yeah, it'll come through right here instead of come through right here, and it'll be fine. And we'll double the... What's wrong with you? Not enough wood. Okay. So I have two fastwood forest trees in me. Let's just seal this problem, right? So let's just prepare for tomorrow. I don't know if this is keeping up. Yeah, that's good enough, I suppose. Whatever. I need to check in at the coke gas because I'm going to have to solve that problem. It's going to eat its way through all of the coke gas eventually and then just stop because its reheating isn't a 100% action. It eats up a little bit of it every single time. It eats up 5% every single time. I came up here for trees. Trees, which should be right here. And here I have 13 trees. What has stopped? We are ash bound, it looks like. Which isn't what I was hoping for. Just put it that way. So, where do I go to just get a lot of ash? Ash is a bit of a sore spot right now, you know? Ash is what you would call a problem. Well, here's a solution, I think. I can fork off a little bit and dump down on there. But I don't know if that's going to help anything. Oh, I picked up some seedlings. That's not what I wanted. So just a ton of miscellaneous stuff to do. Are we researching? Ever so slowly. This is not a winning research pace right now. Alright, looks like we're going to have to pay a whole lot of attention here because we didn't automate it. Look, there's ash right here. I mean, it's necessary for this area, but it could have just brought it over, I guess. This needs 9 planter boxes. Ugh. Well, no point even thinking about this right now. Is there any more ash I can get on this line so I can feel better of taking ash off this line? Should it preferably go the other way? Is that what I'm looking at right here? Like, what is even this? Yeah, that's from a line of steam getting out. We don't need a lot of steam nowadays, which is strange. Maybe I should just vent it so I make more ash, you know? Just straight up vent the steam. How am I not making tons of refined concrete? What are we missing in life? Just sand, and sand it dribbles in. Stone is backed up. The world is askew. Let's go take a look at the coke oven gas. I'm just wandering at this point. Just looking at bits of the factory, trying to figure out what could possibly be done. And I've got a long way to go. So this isn't really working, but we're full of hot air. How is this doing? Can I just flush you now? No, not yet. This is all 15 degrees. All of this is 15 degrees, and that should not be. I can't flush you yet, which is a real shame because we are in an awkward spot. So over here, and this is completely out, huh? So you should be rejoined again, I suppose, because of the underflow valve, right? So I should come here, and where did I turn it? Here we go. So this has to get picked up. Please consume all of this. There, temperature's falling. Follow the line because I know I did some screwy things with this. And that machine should just cleanse the entire line. Cleanse the line. Cleanse the line. The boiler, rather. Wait, the gas is over 100 degrees now. Did I just corrupt all of this? Because it's never going to fall below 100 degrees. Because it can't. Because it doesn't lose heat on its own, and it will only be exposed to so this entire system just get vented. Really? And like this coke oven gas is the right temperature. This coke oven gas is not the right temperature. Now this temperature should pull this off because it's making everything weird. So we have a reservoir of 15-degree coke oven gas right here, but it's not that much. So this is all just a fraction of a degree too hot. Now it can't take the gas in. And I can't flush it because it's against the rules. So yes, I did just corrupt this entire line. Great. Great, great, great. So what is needed to pull this up? No space to move it out? Really? How does it get this in there? I kind of disagree with that assessment, but we won't argue with the game. We will instead cleanse the line vigorously. Like so. So all of this, is it because I gave it room to expand or something? Because now, by rushing in here, all of the temperature corrected itself. Is there expansion rules going on? I don't understand. Straight up, do not understand. Because the temperature is a lot different now that I just put a buffer in place. Whatever. I am dead convinced this is bugged to hell. Are you working? It is working. Alright, so what is needed is down here. We need to put just little dribbles of cool gas in, which means we have to put hot gas in first. So let's build another one of these, since this seems just straight out necessary to work our way around the problems in the system. Is it like, it's hard to say these words in a game where you can pull an entire coal power plant out of your pocket, but this is just violating the rules of physics right now. That's not cool. Why are we suddenly just need more bricks? For real? How many bricks do we need? Should I just put... well, there's so many up top, I guess. Anyway. Let's not dwell on the past. Let's not even dwell on our terrible presents. So we need to put in 250-degree gas now, and we should have that. Like, what was going on with the carbon dioxide gas? Where I couldn't join the lines together. It's like some of the gas had been, well, I would say tainted by the spitter, the vomit. But that doesn't make any sense, since that's an effect that's applied to the items, I think, and not something that ever enters into the pipes. Why would it ever be like that? It makes negative sense. Just outright negative sense. There's nothing in this pipe. This is a clean line. And then up here. I'm guessing that temperature just doesn't work properly. It's something that is added on to the main game, and it doesn't work. Like, it says it's 250C, but it isn't. Okay, let's let this go. And this will start going into the oil burner. What we're going to do is, it's just absolutely disgusting that we were routing this all the way here. The coal oven gas should be generated on site. I should have ripped it up and brought it over here. But like, let's not dwell too much. I don't want to use the buffer. Well, we're going to use the buffer. Because last time we didn't, and everything went to snot. So there. We have gas of appropriate temperature. And it refuses to take it. It just refuses to take it. And I don't know why. I have no idea why it refuses to fill up. Greater than or equal to 250 degrees, it's right there. It is right there, my friend. Do you need a pump? Do you need me to pump you in? Though, that's obviously a no. How do we even get power around here? Alright. Nope. Pump didn't work. I am absolutely speechless. Like, my only thought is that something in here is wrong. Alright, let's do a test. Like, right at the cusp of all this. So we'll do something like this, right? And we will hate ourselves for doing this, by the way. And that will give time for some of the bad gas to go in there, right? But no. I want you to make steam. I want you to make hot air. I want you to make warm stone brick. I don't understand. I do not understand at all. Anyone who has any ideas on this, let me know. You're kidding me, right? You can totally move it out straight into there. There's room in this. There we go. Now get rid of this. So let's do an experiment. Another experiment, right? Grab you, put you down here. Say I want you to warm some bricks. It refuses to take it. This is coke oven gas. It wants coke oven gas greater than equal to 250 degrees C. And this is definitely greater than equal than 250 degrees C. So what is the issue? Well, we can do an experiment. We can definitely try something. Give me the thing I just had in my hand, the heat exchanger. Where'd you go? Right there. Okay. Right there. Strange how it retains the heat. All of the heat stuff is weird right now. Anyway, do I have? I do have. I want you to make, what is this? Titanium tetrachloride? Coke oven gas. Here we go. Fresh made coke oven gas. There is no way this has been contaminated with anything. Actually, let's do the entire whole 9 yards. There. There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Now we put you down. We assign you that. Strange that it retains the heat. Or it just absorbs really fast from its surroundings. Alright, so we'll put down that right there. Coke oven gas. Right there. Straight up on a simple, easy pipeline. Now I just have to go get some raw coal. And there's raw coal in here, right? There's all sorts of lines for this. The smart thing to do would be to stop paying attention, right? Just assume that it's some mistake. There's a mistake. There's going to be all sorts of bugs. If you're playing a weird mod, you shouldn't be surprised. But I should concentrate on that which I can control, in other words. Just leave this to be a mystery. It's not really a bottleneck. And I can come up here and swap it back and forth all I need to. Alright, there we go. Give me that. Give me that. And this goes in, so this line is simply cursed. Okay. Okay, I can handle that. The line is cursed, which means I have to move the generators over here and get raw coal out here and just roll this up. The entire thing. The entire cursed line gets pulled somewhere else. And this just stands here as a monument of... Now it'll drain out because I'll pull up the originals. I'm going to do that right now. Just yank them out. And then, why have I never turned this into a highway? It's because this cliff is here, but come on, right? Oh, and the pipes. And the buildings, I guess. There's reasons I never turned that into a highway. So, just kind of strongly disorienting play sessions where I do not understand the world. So, it's time for you to stop. It's time for you to stop. How many times have people told me this? And this entire farce right here will be rolled up because it no longer needs to exist here in any way, shape, or form. It will be only existent out west, and whatever sins are contaminating this line will not have to be discussed any further. They will be beyond the horizon of relevance. So this way, this way, this way, this way. And next time I play, I am going... Oh, look, science has increased. Good. I will concentrate on doubling or tripling cellulose production. I should shoot for triple, right? Never be happy with double. That requires more wood. That requires more muddy sludge, I think. Alright, all this is... Here, I'm going to let you all out, because you're all just going to get burned. You're all going into the oil burner. There's nothing feeding into this. There is only being burnt out. And in time I will come back and I will remove the oil burner itself, and the entire system will no longer be a problem. Alright, so I see a muddy sludge line. We have plenty of muddy sludge. Alright. I am not going to do any more. This play session is far too long. Has this stopped yet? It will. It'll burn out all the gas and it will stop. But it's not going to be for a while. And then this will all get burnt out. And then I will build more coke oven gas right here, and that'll feed in here, and then it'll get stripped out, and then the cool gas will come up, and it will buffer and then underflow into this. And so this should always be at 80% or so. Okay, that's fine. All of that is fine. You're getting used, right? Yes, it is being slowly steamed away. And that will be one thing that we have to do. Man, so little progress this session. So little progress the last few sessions. Like one tech researched today. Now, admittedly, we are starting to move faster there, but it's nowhere near fast enough. And bottleneck is cellulose, I suppose. So we will run over here, And we just have to put down a couple fastwood forestries somewhere in this zone. And then, or maybe move cellulose somewhere else. Because this has gotten, we're no longer cellulose bound. Are we still moss bound? Yes, we are. But the times are changing, eh? How much moss do you need for this? Only 5. 10 substrate, so maybe increase moss production again. Alright, let's take a look. Pack. Yeah, we're doing great for Pi Science. And everything else is just hard bottlenecked. So we're at 20 a minute right there. It's probably not good enough, but it is decent. So put in more moss, put in more wood, put in a couple more of these. Like, this is the correct ratio, but I want like 2 more of these units. So just build them down here, I guess, or over here. Oh, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? No Og Chow. Because of no Relesia? What am I looking at right here? Oh, man. I thought this belt would throw off both in perpetuity, but apparently I did it wrong. God, I gotta wrap this session up. This is going on way too long. Why are we not making any flowers? Why are we not making any pretty flowers? And over here, over here. Is this all going? Okay, first question. Are you all going? Yes, it is all going. Second question. Oh, we have enough here that... Alright, so every... Wow, that's a bad ratio right there. So we've set it up so it all turns into seeds. In other words, this is what I'm looking at here. It's just we've set up a seed factory and nothing more. And the seed factory isn't even keeping up with demand. So, I have to add more of these guys with a focus on just making flowers. Okay, more to do. More to do, more to do, more to fight. It's almost draining out here. It's still producing seeds, but probably not enough, right? And it's not producing any flowers whatsoever. So, Relisias. There, 10. That's just 1. So this is the only way to do it. And it takes forever until I breed up better flowers. Okay. Alright. Okay. Things are a tiny bit overwhelming at the moment. Tiny bit. Let's take a look at seeds. Over the last 10 minutes, Relesia seeds, they are being consumed exactly as fast as they're being produced. And it's been like that for a long time. So I suppose what I want to do is to set up exactly this factory. Only one botanical garden, botanical nursery, and then have that be the flower side of things. We have the seed side of things and the flower side of things. And that has to be done. Alright, let's start making a checklist. We have to make more Morlesia flowers. We have to wait for coke oven gas to finally burn out of the system, purge the demon, pull up the lines, pretend it never existed, produce coke oven gas in very limited amounts up north, whose purpose is to make the cooler gas to keep the primary loop going. That's not really critical. We have to increase cellulose, as that's a problem. It's a bottleneck. We have to increase moss, as moss is a bottleneck. Remember when Factorio was about building things instead of playing Farming Simulator? So I guess it's... I wonder how... Are we... Muddy sludge. Carbon dioxide. I wonder if we are not fully feeding the moss lines. I also wonder if we are composting rather than letting it build up, which is good but also bad. You know what I mean, right? It's good that it's constantly flowing. It's bad that some is being wasted. So remember when I put down all of that glass, said, I don't need this anymore. All this is running, and we probably just have to double it, right? Double it, if not triple it. Oh, don't take this route, that's for sure. Alright, there is a lot to do, and none of it is particularly great. Oh, I know what that's doing. That's not an ash generator, that's just keeping the belt flowing, which is good. Very tempted to hang around for Arquad Stage 1, just to say I got one more tech this session. This is almost all going. Almost. And we're hard bottlenecked on moss. And cellulose is not a problem for the moment. Oh, but it will be, because this is at its furthest extent. I should just add another one or something. Oh, man. We will end by looking at first the labs and then the tech tree and try to estimate. It's going to be many, many play sessions before I hit military tech. Forget anything beyond it. But things have been quiet so far, which I've been very, very grateful for. I mean, okay, grateful is a strange word, which means the game can continue. So I don't think I have to mess with these guys at all, because that's how we get arthropod blood. Do I have to do this? Let's look ahead. We have to make Zipiers. It has to be, we need artificial blood, not arthropod blood, artificial blood. And that's a different sort of thing. I need to make all of these things beforehand. I need to be ready to just slam these guys out. But it's so far away, because we have to get this. Alright, I'm never going to make these. I mean, not for a very long time. Not for a very, very long time. But the goal is slowly coming into focus, right? No, I should have gotten this first. But This is 400 and it's a pain. It's going to be 500, even more of a pain. And it's just going to get worse and worse. Alright, we'll do it. Of course we'll do it. We'll get there. So, this play session, ugly. Last many play sessions, ugly. But for right now, we have a goal, I think. And I'm just going to sign off after this incredibly long play session. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.